Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, got this new tool here. Want to take a look at it. I had to pull it out of the garage, look underneath the hood, kick the tires. There's a lot of things I like about this tool. It's called Whisper Transcribe. Let's take a look at it. And of course, this is your first time to this channel. Please go ahead and like, subscribe. You never know what tool I'm going to look at next and or combine it. I think I did a small versus in this one. Let's take a look at some of the pros and cons of it compared to some of your past favorites. Let's go over to my computer. All right, so one of the first things you're going to notice when you get into Whisper Transcribe is, and I kept looking, I was like, where is it at? You know, I had to go here, and then it's a download. So it downloads onto your computer. So we're going to go ahead and download this. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I download. So I have M2 processor. So I'm going to go ahead and download this one for the Mac OS. But I'm going to bring you back once I get it downloaded, and we're going to look into it. All right. All right. So once you get everything downloaded, I'm ready to launch it now. But first thing it asks you says, please select the option that best describes you. This helps us optimize the app for you. So I'm a YouTuber, kind of an influencer as well, but I'll just leave YouTuber in for now. So let's see what happens. So Whisper Transcribe automatically generates content for your transcripts. Please check the boxes below for the content you like to have generated automatically. So what I'd like to have, I'm put show notes, and I'll put blog post just in case. Blog post, show notes, and summary. All right. All right. So and I'll just put title as well. So we'll go there. All right, let's see what happens. All right. So let me enlarge this. All right. So what happens now is you can't see the top here. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to recapture so you can see the larger screen, because it is a larger screen. So let me readjust my screen. Stand by. All right. So now that I've adjusted the screen, I just wanted you to look at this, and I'm going to run it. I'm going to take it through the test, but I just wanted to let you see kind of what's in here and what your options are. You can upload a file. Obviously, you can pull from a podcast library, search for a podcast or the RSS feed, and you can pull from there as well. I think any public RSS you can pull from. I think that's what I read. Or you can pull from a YouTube link, or you can go from, or it says record audio. Oh, so you could, also, I think you can record directly into this. Interesting. All right, so I am going to put a couple of samples together so you can kind of take a look at it. I do want to probably run some comparisons with this one and another tool, and I'm sure you know the name of the tool, but that tool is, and you guessed it, the name of that tool is CastMagic. So I am going to run a couple of tests against this and CastMagic. And I picked up this because I wanted to do a little bit more. I think CastMagic does a lot of summary, gives you a lot of ideas, but I want to see how these two compare. And then I want to show you what the differences are between the two, and even see if you should even be able to pick this up. So let me run through a couple of samples, and I'm going to tune back in and kind of let you know what I came up with. So stand by. All right. So one of the things I discovered here is, after I've ran a little bit, looked through it a little bit, the things that I selected initially was I selected a title, show notes, and blog post, right? And I think there's other things I could select as well. I think a LinkedIn post or something like that. But what happens is, once it comes through, it gives you the transcript, or the full transcript, right? It gives you the full text here, but it gives you the name and the actual titles here, and it can play back the portion that you want to start with each one. So that's pretty good. Another thing is, I noticed right away is it's a lot faster than CastMagic. And so CastMagic is basically ran in the cloud, because you have to log in and you have to use all the resources from the cloud. What I noticed with this, downloading this, and I didn't know if I liked this initially, is what I noticed in downloading this, it ran very fast. Right. So when I compare it head to head with CastMagic, it definitely runs a lot faster. And I think we're not comparing apples to apples, we're saying the same types of tools, but this one running natively on my desktop, it produced it a lot faster. So that's what I'm going to say. It did that. What happens is someone downloads that, but then it says, this is the content you requested. This is the content hub, right? And so I did a video actually a couple of days ago, and I talked about cracking the code 100 stores and how you can make 400K with Launch Cart, right? And so what it gave me was, it gave me a summary of what I talked about, right? Jenny Jones from Digital Growth Hacks Club, right? Discusses Master P's involvement with Launch Cart, a company that offers. So it gave me a summary, right? 2 quick paragraphs, which I can appreciate. Gives you the ability to edit, and it gives you ability to regenerate again. So it gave me the title, right? Then it gave me show notes. It gave me the highlights, right? It talks about, listen, in a nutshell, there's about 6 areas he talked about. He talked about industry disruption, where I talked about Master P. He's always doing these industry disruptions. Talked about the scale plan offering and how that's where you make your money. And then it talked about the changing retail dynamics, right? And I shared with people how the physical stores are reducing and they're moving more to online business model, whether it be through marketplaces or what have you, right? And the marketplace expansions here. Then I talked about the partnership. This was very good. I liked it. Kind of just gave me the show notes there. And then it gave me a blog post, right? It actually gave me a blog post, which I can appreciate. I can probably take this and use my use one of my other tools and try to get some keywords incorporated and injected into that. But that's really basically it. It gave me enough content to reproduce from that one audio, right? So I can appreciate that. So, or like I said, I think where you saw it earlier was I can actually record a raw audio file into this, which I think is pretty good as well. So how do I think it does against CastMagic? Again, I'm going to run the same article. I'm going to run the same YouTube. This was a YouTube. I'm going to run the same YouTube, and we're going to look at it and how it looks in CastMagic. And then I'm going to let you make the decision on whether you think you should have both. I think they're not full complement. I think they're complementary. They're not full competitors. So I don't even think you need a 2-stack for this one, the Whisper Transcribe. It's definitely if you already have a CastMagic, because I remember when CastMagic first came out, everyone fell in love with it. And I don't think this is the last we'll see of these types of tools. But if you're needing content right away, this one does pretty good. I think CastMagic gave me a lot more ideas of what I can do with the content, right? You can start a book you can start an audio book talking about this, talking about that. They gave me more ideas and content ideas. This one kind of gave me the actual ideas for me. So let's take a look at the same video I ran in CastMagic. All right, and then I'm gonna do a recap. All right. So now I'm over here in CastMagic. So I wanted to kind of go, not really apples to apples, but I kind of just wanted to let you know. So you can do upload files here. You can pull YouTube videos here. Has a Zapier integration, but you can do Reels as well, and you can do RSS feeds. So it's the same thing that Whisper Transcribe had. You can do the RSS feeds. Now let's see what kind of options do you get. I've already uploaded the video here, right? And so what you get, you have to match the speaker name first. So we'll match the speaker name to Jenny Jones. All right, so what you're going to get is you're going to get the transcript, which we got the full transcript over there. They didn't give you everything. I think they just kind of gave you a sentence, and I think you had to go through and look through each one. You can't do any edits here. Okay, so you can't do any edits here. You can just click on it. Can't do any edit. Oh, actually, you can. So you can edit the transcript if you wanted to here. All right, so let's go to AI content. It's generating AI content for us. So again, this is a little bit different. The other one kind of gave us a summary, a title, show notes, and it gave us a blog post. So like I was telling you, what CastMagic does is it gives you content pieces, right? It gives you different titles off of the same video, right? So the same video that I uploaded there, I have here 10 different titles I could utilize, right? It's giving you all these different pieces. Then it gives you all these different keywords that you can use as far as when you're trying to get different keywords and or hashtags. You can get that. And then it gave you an introduction, right? And then it gives you the timestamps as well. Kind of gives you questions, right? Again, this is the type of content that you can utilize. Depends on what kind of content you have. You can probably get more pieces out of this, but I think the other one gives you more quality pieces. Out of it as well. And then you can get these key topics and bullets, right? These bullet points here. You can get cliff finder, you can get quotes, hooks, timestamps, right? So this is one of the things I really liked about it, how you can get these quotes. The rise in drop shipping. Why is drop shipping such a big thing? Right. So let me tell you why drop shipping is such a big thing, right? And so I think these are just the hooks and then the timestamps. And then this is a real script. And then this is a LinkedIn post and a newsletter, right? You can have tweets. So you get a lot more pieces. I'd say you get about 15 pieces out of this one video, where the other one gives you 4 or 5 just hardcore pieces that you can utilize. So we got that. And I think also you get Magic Chat here, where you could, here's some examples. You can try 7 lessons, 10 lessons covered in this event. So what you can then do is you can use this prompt here to give you some other different things. Like, so I'm going to say, give me 3 fun facts, right? Or you can ask for your blog. Here, give me a 600-word blog. So give me 3 fun facts. Let me just see if it's going to get that. So we'll go here, 3 fun facts. I'm going to load that up. And again, I think the Whisper transcript ran just a little bit faster. And so it gave me 3 fun facts. So you're going to get a lot more. So if I had to hold the two side by side, I think I'm going to get more pieces out of the CastMagic. But I think the couple of pieces that I got out of Whisper Transcribe, again, this more, that one does a lot of transcribing. So where you can put it in a transcribe and you can then download it. You can download it into different transcription software or something like that, right? And so I think that one's doing a lot more transcribing. This one's doing a lot of more AI kind of magic creation with the prompts. I don't know, and I think I may be missing something. I think probably in the regeneration over in Whisper Transcribe is where it'll probably start consuming a lot of the ChatGPT prompts and stuff like that. So again, that's the 2 verses. I know this is only, so if you weren't able to get the CastMagic, obviously there'll be a link below for the monthly plan. But if you wanted to get a second coming of it, Whisper Transcribe is not bad. Let's take a look at it one more time. And again, I just wanted to run the 2 against each other, because if you have it, you may not know if you're going to need this or not. I wanted to know what you would get from the 2 different things. So these are like I said, that's what you can get from there. This is all the AI content that was created from it. Lots of content, right? But let's go back to Whisper Transcribe and we're going to close this out. So we're back in Whisper Transcribe. And again, I think it's good for transcribing, because when you go here and go to transcribe, you can download as subtitles, right? It gives you an opportunity to go SRT or VTT. So again, I think it's more transcription first, right? Versus CastMagic is using a lot of heavy prompts of ChatGPT. This one, I haven't really figured out where my prompts are going to be used yet. So what I wanted to do is show you one other thing after we've looked at the other form, after we've looked at CastMagic. Let me just show you what you can also do here. And I kept looking around for it. We figured out that the minutes lead, but I kept trying to figure out, what are you charging me AI prompts for, or do I get AI prompts? And what I discovered was when you click here, you look at the settings here, and I added some more prompts. So these are the other prompts that would come up. So you would get these. You would get the summary, titles, show notes, news. I added newsletter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X Twitter here. Well, I didn't add that, but then you can write your own prompt here, right? You can actually put in your own custom prompt that you can write. So you can add that here. And then the name of my prompt is additional highlights. We'll call it that. And your custom prompt. Add additional highlights. Also, you can actually get your transcripts in other languages, which I think is good. You can't do that in CastMagic. So I'm trying to not to do the two head to head, but what I wanted to do is let you know and see if you actually need this actual tool. So apply prompt to new transcriptions. Let me see if I can. Let me see if let me add this. So additional highlights is a new prompt here. So we'll put that code in here and let's see what that does. So we added additional highlights. So let me pull down another video so we can take a look at what we get with my own prompts here. All right, so I have another video here. We're going to go ahead and get that one in. So let's look at getting a new one completed. So let's do a new transcription. It's a new YouTube link. So I'm going to post that in here. One of the things I noticed about, and again, these are transcriptions, right? So this is Whisper Transcribe. So this is transcription first. I think the CastMagic is generally for if you want to sprinkle in all this AI magic around it. But this is transcript first with a little AI mixed in as well. So I think two different tools, but just so you'd understand the difference. And you can actually also transcribe in different languages as well. So we're going to put this in here. We are going to add. So this is what I did. I did a video on RainX, this Appsumo deal. And again, to me, it runs faster than CastMagic. CastMagic, again, runs in the cloud, runs in a browser. This one runs on my desktop, so it's using my desktop resources. So let me just fast forward this. All right, so we are done here. So again, gives you the regular transcript here, gives you full text here, right, of the whole thing. And again, it's transcription first, but let's see what the Content Hub gave us. So we asked for some different things. We asked for a newsletter, right? So this created a newsletter for us. This is new. You haven't seen this. I selected this now. We asked for a LinkedIn post. So gave us a LinkedIn post. I think we even asked for Instagram posts, right? And we asked for additional highlights. So it actually gave us additional highlights, and you can actually write the prompts that you want to include. So when you look at it versus the other one, CastMagic, you can use that prompt to get more from that audio. This one you can do as well. If you don't have CastMagic, I think this is a very, very good alternative. I actually think both of these mixed together could create a little bit more juice for you. It definitely gives you the blog posts and the newsletters and all that, which the other prompt you can actually write in there, hey, create a newsletter for this, or so on and so forth. So if you don't have CastMagic, I think this would be a good alternative. So again, this has been Jenny Jones. If you want to pick this up, you can look at the link in the description below. I think this is a good tool. I think I'm probably going to upgrade this and get 700 some odd hours. Let's look at the deal really quick and let's see what would be a good deal here. So we're back here on Appsumo. Let's take a look at the deal. And again, you get a 60-day money back guarantee. Now, I've been looking very closely at some of these deals, and this is a very good deal to absolutely pull out of the garage and take a test drive on it. They only have, right, these are some of the things you can do, but they only have 2 tiers. So it's either $49 tier, that's the one that I was looking at. You have unlimited content generation, unlimited shows, right? 150 transcription minutes per month. This one gives you the ability to connect your own open AI API key for continued usage beyond the monthly transcription. I like this option. So if you ever need to run over, and it doesn't cost that much unless you just start running thousands and thousands of pulls from openAI, then the cost could run up, and it's still not even that much. It's like 0.000 cents or something like that. So it's not that much. So, but what they're basically giving you a month is 750 transcription minutes per month. And you still get the unlimited. So the better value, I think the better value is here because it allows you opportunity to tap into your own key, your own open API key. You have to be weary of people just giving you unlimited everything, right? Because you have to think of the solvency of the company. Will they be around? So the best value, I think this company does a good job of allowing you just the right balance and just the right mix. So that's what I will say. I like the fact that it gives you the co-founders LinkedIn, right? That's always important. You go and check those out and read those. I think when you see less here about the founders or co-founders, that's always kind of a red flag to me. But if the person has an open LinkedIn profile and there's at least 3 of them here, you're seeing this here, I think that says a lot about the company and what they're trying to do. I like this. I have a strong recommended buy on this. This is a good deal. You guys take care. Jenny Jones. Goodbye for now.